You have seen quite a bit of chemistry, actually. You have seen the carbon dioxide chemistry that was started with Ingrid and Hidetaka Nakai up to the latest chemistry done by Dominic. So pretty much you have seen uranium chemistry covering 20 years of work with many talented students. But I want to point out that Dominic did the water splitting catalysis. Henry Storms Lapierre did the divalent uranium. That is a masterpiece in synthetic chemistry, I believe. We are grateful to Jeff Long and Chris Cheng and their student David Z, because without their molybdenum catalyst, we will not be able to publish this work. I also want to thank Bill Evans and an old friend of mine, Arnie Reingold, for the lentonite work, and Chet Palumbo did synthesize all of the lentonite complexes of this particular ligand system. And last but not least, I must thank Vadim Kukushkin and Alexander Mikadov. These two people actually saved my life, because my computer died on my way to the conference, and I would have not been able to present this presentation without Alexander. He actually gave me his computer that is up there. So thank you very much for everybody that helped me getting this talk together. I had a really, really rough time when I arrived here, and I was really, really nervous that I could not give this presentation. So we do also a lot of computation. Most of the computation is carried out in my laboratory, but for like most advanced computation, we rely on Laurent Marron. We do a lot of electronic structure calculation and spectroscopy with Stephen Conradson, Dave Clark at Los Alamos National Laboratory, Norman Edelstein, Wayne Lukens, and Lawrence Berkeley. And we also do one with Melissa Deneke. If I have a couple of minutes, I'll show you where I come from. Do I have a couple of minutes? Just for a few slides. So this is my university. The university was founded in 1742. Of course, when it was founded, the students and professors were in this building, the so-called castle. Now the university administration is in there, and they moved us, the scientists, pretty much into the woods, and that's our campus, and this is inorganic chemistry, where we did our work. Now, I'm coming from the state of Bavaria. Those are the two southern states of Germany. And if you do not know the southern states of Germany, you probably know that Porsche and Mercedes coming from this state, and BMW and Audi come from Bavaria, that state. We are located here near Nuremberg, that is approximately 200 kilometers away from Munich, and only 2 hours away from St. Petersburg. I mean, when I came here for the first time, I was quite surprised. Everybody knows the Oktoberfest in Munich, but let me tell you that there is a very much nicer fest in Erlangen, the so-called Bergkirchweih. It's considerably it's prettier than the Oktoberfest, and everybody that comes to Erlangen should join us. Erlangen is between Nuremberg and Bamberg. Nuremberg has been a political powerhouse in Germany since the 12th century. This is Nuremberg Castle, and Bamberg has always been a religious center with the Bamberg Cathedral, one of the oldest and largest cathedrals in Europe, built around the year 1000. We do have a very nice spring season. We enjoy a very nice spring season with cherry blossom. And when I showed this in Japan, the Japanese were not very impressed by our cherry blossom, but I told them our cherry trees actually have cherries and we can eat them. Their cherry trees, I believe, have no cherries. Our summers are nice. We have wild orchids and sunflowers and flower meadows. And our winters are probably not to compare with the winters you see here. We have very little snow, like a few centimeters. But I mean, that's pretty much where I'm coming from. With that, I would like to thank my group one more time, and I'd like to thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
Professor Meier, thank you very much for such wonderful talk. And now we have to offer our small gifts to the plenary speakers of this morning session. Please join me once again for thanking the lecturers.
Thank you.